baby. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to it. Yo, Nahape. If you're new to the channel, then hey, you missed out on a couple of conversations. Make sure to catch up with us. So, but this is a brand new one. We have a very special guest. Arjuna Ngacheno. I like to call him the South African Bryson Taylor. He's a lover boy. All the ladies know who he is. Ganete. And I'm sure they're not living and I wouldn't be surprised. I'm speaking about BeE Rapz. He's an artist, sound engineer, a producer also. He might steal your girl. Be very careful. One time, say BeE Rapz.
What's that?
Welcome to the Str8Talk as well as our fan.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, bro.
Are you always this chilled, man? Like I've always asked myself, because for as long as I've known you, you've always spoken like that. Like, is there anything molefating you sound to the point where you just like, yeah, like wouldn't say that?
Yeah, dog.
What are those things?
I have fun. If I'm not in the studio, I'm having fun. Obviously, things like this, I have to like chill, dog. I can't be like, yo, what's that, dog? Nah.
But you do go wild though.
Yeah.
In what situations, though? Because I can't imagine you just being rowdy.
If I'm having a good time, I'm out partying.
Yeah.
That's where you can't. You can't dance like this the whole time.
I feel you. Yeah.
You gotta have some fun. So that's where I unlock. That's
for
where
real.
I just.
Yeah, so a lot of us know BeE Rapz from music. He's a trap soul artist. Opela, repagaka, love things, man.
Yeah.
The things that the ladies love, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna take it back to a time a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
He used to be a Christian rapper.
For sure.
You know what I mean? At some point where he was just making gospel rap. It's a real thing, on Sebi. So I mean, at the time, Nuira gospel rap.
Yeah.
Is it something that we enjoy? What led to you deciding what I'm gonna be a gospel rapper? Because it's not the coolest thing in hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
To rap about God.
For sure.
So now, why did you decide it's the lane of yeah?
At the time, it's when I was like starting out.
Yeah.
With like hip hop and all that. So all I was like literally like listening to at that time was like gospel, like. Because my dad is a pastor and all that. So
for real?
Yeah.
So you're a pastor's kid?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So, we grew up around the church and all that. So
yeah,
that's like most of the things that I listen to. And I was listening to a lot of Christian hip hop as well at the time. So I was like, yo, let me just go for it.
For real, yeah.
I'm knowledgeable about the things of like Christ and all that. So I was like, yeah.
But how are the people receiving it? Because we've never had a Christian rapper or gospel rapper blow up in SA.
Yeah.
So how is the reception when you were putting out the music?
It was dope. In high school it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
A couple of people knew my songs. So
yeah.
It was kind of weird at first, but then you learn to love it.
I feel you. Yeah.
So it's not something I regret doing, because I mean.
It's part of the journey.
It's part of the journey, yeah. For sure.
So I mean, pastor's kid. So obviously you had to be at the church.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that where the music started for you? Or is it something that you discovered outside of church? Because I know a lot of people will be like, I used to sing, go church choir. I used to play the piano.
I feel like it plays a role.
Yeah.
The church plays a role because, I play the piano in church.
Yeah.
I sing, so. It's just one adds to another, so it just happened.
But I'm gonna ask you something, ne?
Yeah.
Hey, Mama's life, you're gonna have to forgive me for this one, right? Be honest, ne? I know the church is church, it's a holy place.
Yeah.
And people just have to behave and act a certain way. But are you growing up, man? And you start, having interest in girls and all of that. So have you ever tapped a honey from your father's church? Have you?
Nah.
Be honest.
Nah,
I promise you, time is not watching right now.
Nah.
So that's never happened?
Nah.
Ever?
Nah.
So church people don't tap?
That's not what I said. I'm just saying myself.
Yeah. Have you seen it happen?
I think I have. I don't know. I can't figure out other churches, but like, I respect, because it's my dad's church. Bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Feel me? I respect my dad's church to that point.
Yeah.
So I can't.
You can't be out there doing that thing, man. Nah, I feel you. So when does the change come? Because you went from doing gospel Christian rap to you making trap soul songs.
I'm growing up.
Yeah.
I'm exposed to new people, new scenarios.
Yeah.
I'm falling in love, as a kid,
I feel
thinking
you.
you're falling in love and all that.
Yeah.
So it's just something that like I just try to dabble in, try to do something new,
Yeah.
try the new sound and all that. And yeah, it just came about, I just wanted to talk about how I was feeling at that point on the mic,
Yeah.
and obviously it wasn't easy for um me to express it to my parents, because at first they didn't know.
They didn't know
Yeah,
that
they didn't know that I was making R&B music.
shit. So they still think that you still making
Yeah.
gospel music.
Yeah.
So how did they find out? What hey, happy?
It's crazy.
He's no longer like into the gospel rap.
It's crazy because there was a time I entered for this competition. Well, I didn't really. I entered, but I was approached.
Yeah.
At Metro
Metro FM,
yeah, with
yeah.
DJ Jaws. It was an absolute hip hop competition. So
yeah.
I think it was 2019. So after entering that competition, I won the competition at that point, and then
So what was the deal? Crying how we win the competition
you get an interview.
on Metro FM.
Yeah, on Metro
That's
FM.
dope.
So it was at that point I'm supposed to be going to Metro FM.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, dude. I'm
Now it's
telling
not
my
a secret
dad.
anymore.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
telling my dad, I'm like, yo, look,
yeah.
this and this and this is happening. So we get to the station, the interview happens. They play my songs. Then he's like, yo, this is the first time I hear this song. Then I'm like, hey,
So he was
man.
expecting that gospel rap to
You
be
feel me?
coming
So
in.
it
Yeah.
was the first time you heard those songs.
Outside.
And then from there, it was just, I just sat down with him. We talked it through.
So you were like, Papa, I'm gonna start making music about sex and
not necessarily
love
like
and
that,
yeah,
but we have to set like some boundaries
yeah,
just to respect his perspective.
yeah,
I still like dabble into R&B, like the deep R&B, but at the same
Yeah.
time, keep it clean.
I feel you, I
Understand.
feel you, yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I admire about BeE Rapz is the fact that we respect about something that
Yeah.
we don't see quite often. More generation in Yarona, so big ups on that, man.
For sure.
So a lot of people don't know this, right? But Musa Keys used to make trap soul music. I think
Yeah.
I don't know if he still does, but
Nah.
he still has it somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Like if he wanted to make a trap soul beat, he could put that together.
Mhm.
Just that now he's known as the Tsonga Michael Jackson. Yeah,
Jackson,
he's known
yeah.
as the Amapiano producer on
Mm.
time. But he used to make trap soul, and I know
Yeah.
that you and Musa Keys have some history.
Yeah,
Because he used to
we
book
locked
you
in.
when he used to host the event there. This is
Yeah.
before Vulamlomo. This is before Possible. This is
Yeah.
like before Musa Keys took off.
For sure.
They had the event to go ahead field, and he always used to book you.
Mhm.
So just tell us a little bit guy relationship you have with Musa Keys.
Me and Keys, we met in 2019
Yeah.
at Damlin where I was studying. So we just met there, we connected, and then we just locked in, started making music, sent me a couple of beats. I have songs like that we made together in my laptop, but
Yeah.
they're not out yet because when you listen to them now, you're like, nah.
They were
Let
not
them stay
really.
in the laptop, you feel me? Because it's not at the level that we want it to be at right now.
Outside.
But the relationship like just grew organically through, we were studying at the same place,
Yeah.
making music and all that, just connected from that. So
That's really dope,
just grew from
man.
that.
It's just unfortunate we'll never get to hear the music.
You never know.
But I mean, just release it. Ain't nothing
nah.
wrong with that.
It's the level of music that I'm on right now
And also think about it, Musa Keys is Musa Keys now. So if you
but
if
I
you
rather
drop
get
that
it.
featuring Musa Keys, you already know the numbers are going up.
The numbers are going up, but I don't think it will be beneficial for like the both of us because the quality
Yeah.
is not the same.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
Yeah. It would just take down the names and
Yeah.
it's no longer the same.
exactly.
Outside. So you rap a lot about love. You rap a
Yeah.
lot about relationships and girls.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into that a little bit. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Because you're a pastor's kid, man. Honale, a lot of rules that you have to
Yeah.
live by, and you have to, act accordingly.
Yeah.
So how is it like for not getting into dating and girls? Was it something that was hard for you, or you got into it the normal way as we all do as the teenager?
It wasn't hard,
Yeah,
but it was hard to tell them,
I
for
feel
them
you.
to understand that, okay, I'm growing up, bro.
yeah,
So things like this are gonna happen and all that. At the same time, I'm human,
I feel you.
regardless of being a PK,
Yeah.
I'm still human. I'm still gonna fall in love. I'm still gonna meet a particular person, a particular girl that's gonna make me
Yeah.
feel some type of way.
Aight.
So I'm at that point right now where we can actually have a conversation about that. Yo, hey man, I saw this other girl. Wada wada wada.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's not awkward.
It's not awkward at all.
Yeah,
You know, we
that's
came
really
to that
dope.
point where we're like, yo, bro, you growing up, you making music about whatever.
Yeah.
So we're at that point where we can talk about that.
For
We can
real,
talk
man.
about relationships and all
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
And also, like, I like the fact that you can sit them down and be
Yeah.
able to speak to them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Is that what opened up the door to you telling them, "Hore, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave school."
The school one is more on. Okay, yeah, that did open the relationship. Like,
Yeah.
more and more.
But just to
'cause-
give a bit of a background before you get into
Yeah.
like what transpired, but he like left school for real because he's trying to push music.
for sure.
So that's when you understand, Hore, he's doing this thing for real.
Mhm.
Understand? So what was the convo like? Because I mean, Bon, I can imagine, Hore, they wanted you to stay in school
Yeah.
and finish school. So
Yeah.
how did that go?
We usually have this thing we do like Friday prayer and all that
Yeah.
at the table. So, it was at the table. They asked me. They're like, "Yo, do you wanna continue with school? Like, what's happening with school?" Then I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not feeling school. You understand? Then I
Sure.
told them, I feel like it's a waste of money for
Yeah.
you because I'm studying something that I do every day, studying sound technology, studying audio production, and I've been doing that
For a
ever
while.
since 2014, bro.
Yeah.
Before school, and I do that like every day. I get more knowledge from YouTube
Yeah.
than what I get from school.
Hey,
So-
YouTube is like an entire university
exactly.
right now.
So
Yeah.
that's what I told my mom
Sure.
and my dad. I was like, "Yo, look, I feel like you're wasting money.
Yeah.
Just keep your money. I have knowledge. Let me do my thing."
Let me
You know.
push. Yeah.
And they've seen me. It's not like I'm just chilling, doing nothing, just saying, "I don't want to go to school because what."
Yeah.
But the fact that they see me like every day I'm working, regardless
sure.
of what's happening, I'm working.
Yeah.
I get some cash from it. You know, they see something
Hey,
happening.
B-Reps charges way too much, eh? Nah, B.
Quality, bro.
Man, you need to discount
It's quality.
so we don't get nothing for knowing that you used to be a gospel rapper.
But at the same, it's
We don't
quality,
get nothing
bro.
for that.
It's quality.
Ah, man.
I gotta get my bag at the end
At
of
the end of the day.
You feel me?
Yeah, but I respect that. I respect
Yeah.
that for real. So I want to also get into, because just off air, we were speaking on your beard.
Yeah.
I was telling DZM the other time, Ngare, his beard is growing, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Yo, B-Reps actually put me on to
Yeah.
some products that he's using." Because this nigga's beard, by the way, started growing like way too soon, bro. You probably were the first one to grow a beard, I
For
think.
sure.
Understand?
Yeah, in high school.
At a young age, you had a full-blown beard, bro.
Mm.
Is there a secret to that? Only product is always banizang.
I haven't really like dabbled into like deep products, but
Yeah.
that's what I want to start doing. But I feel like it's basically like because of genes, because my dad and my uncles like
Yeah.
they have a lot of beard, like, a lot of hair on their face.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But besides that, I'm gonna put you guys on game, dog. It's Jamaican castor oil.
Jamaican castor oil.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
You put it on your beard. You put it here, and then you just comb beard.
Jamaica. Where do you even get the Jamaican castor oil? Like,
My older sister put me on with this actually.
yeah.
She got it from, at the time she got it from Jet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then she brought it for me. She's like, "Yo, use this."
Shout
You
out to the
know,
big sister,
I had
man.
a few patches here. And
Oh, it helps the beard connect.
yeah.
Hey,
it
cause
goes-
we
goes
need
all
we
that-
need
all
that Jamaican castor oil for real,
You
man.
feel
Hey,
me?
the beard is not
So,
connecting the right way.
Yeah. At the end, at that time, you know, I just started using it. You know,
Yeah.
endless combing and all that, brushing
Yeah.
my beard. And,
Yeah.
true.
And you can see it takes care of the beard, bro. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Nale a specific comb just for the beard.
Yeah, I have a beard for my hair, my comb.
Yeah.
I take long, dog, when I get ready. I take long.
I feel
fast.
you. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you for real. So I mean, you go along with this journey of music.
Yeah.
There comes a time where you like, you know what? let me join forces with this moving train. DZM was also a part of it. You work closely with him. There were also other people that I'm not gonna mention because of thing. For sure. So I mean, you move along with your music career. You know what I mean? Things are growing, things are changing. And there's this moving train, right? Royalty Records. DZM was also a part of it. Why decide to join a record label? Because you don't seem like the type of person to me that would want to sign a deal. I was just telling you before we started shooting. I was like, hey B, I want to start a record label and sign you. And you're just like, that's not how we're rocking. So why that label specifically?
I mean, at the time, bro, this guy is coming to you. It's like with this idea. It's like, yo, look, man. I could put you on. You understand?
Yeah, make you a superstar.
You understand? So, Dizzy's on it. You know, we're chilling. We're discussing the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I could sign you, but not as an artist, but as a producer.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, you know what? I think about it at first. I'm like, should I do it? Should I not do it? And I'm like, you know what? Let me do it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still with my boy. I'm still Dizzy M.
Yeah.
We're still riding. We're still pushing a movement.
Yeah.
You know, so I just jump ship. Then we rock.
I feel
you know,
you.
at the time, we both like
at
the point where like, yo, we need to make it. What in our heads.
But this one I have to ask, because it hurt me.
Yeah.
The fact that like we never got to hear BeE Rapz, the trap soul artist, within the label. Like all we just heard was, hey, I don't know, man. You sounded uncomfortable. Like to me, it just seemed like it was dope. Don't get me wrong, it was dope, but it just felt like this is not you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where I discussed it with Dizzy. I'm like, yo, it's like it's gonna be shaky here, you know. But you know, he paid me with Saraprur. That did some type of trap soul that they call trap soul.
So what do you call it? It's not trap soul.
That ain't trap soul, bro. He just put,
But no, he just put what?
Whatever he was doing, like we made similar sounds. Let me say that. You feel me? So we paired him with. They paired me with him. Yeah. You know, try to make music, but at the end of the day, he's like.
Is this Paul Baker, ne?
That's Paul Baker. And then he's like, well, the label guy, he's like, you can do your trap soul sound, but add some African sound to it.
Into it, yeah.
I was like, ish.
What, like on some Java? What vibe?
Like, it has to have some African language, some Zulu.
I'm trying to think who's ever done trap soul like that before.
That's something I was asking myself. I'm like, it's gonna be difficult, but you know what? He says that sounds, so we went for it. You know, it was hard at first, you know, but we had to adjust. Few records in, but it's not as comfortable as what I was doing.
I feel you. So, just quick question: can you speak your home language?
Xhosa.
Can you?
Okay, not Xhosa is not my whole home language, but Tswana, yeah.
It's in Spitori, like I'm
like
asking
Tswana,
like proper home lingo.
I don't know.
You don't know, so hey, it wasn't gonna rock. Having to sing in an African language that time ish.
I mean, I dabbled in Zulu, dog. I feel like Zulu is the easiest music making like
because it's popular.
You feel me? Yeah,
we all seem to know the language.
That's what I.
Marabi, you gotta fix that.
Fix what?
You must learn.
No, I know it, but I don't always speak it.
Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, but I don't think. Give us a word, something, a sentence. I don't know. Give us something in your home language, because I feel like you can't pick. I've never heard you speak Setswana before.
Tell me something, then I'll answer.
Okay. Okhona ho bua Setswana?
Yo. Ka se khona.
That was too simple. But I mean, you can even hear. Okay. Go diragetse eng magareng ga wena le Paul Baker?
I don't know how to answer that. But
exactly, you know what I mean? But you gotta learn, B.
I can hear it, right?
You can hear it, but I feel you.
I blame my parents.
For real, what, for the schooling?
Yeah.
Is it the school that...
Ever since they took me to an English school.
This is the thing.
They speak English at home.
This is the problem with the Model C schools, man. Like, they cool, But now they have to know the native tongue
You
because
know,
you need to know your
in
home
Spitori,
language.
you know, speaking Spitori like the whole time. So,
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah.
But I'm not just talking like I know. Lena kulela spitori B.
Oh,
Some
dog.
But yeah, man.
True.
So, what led to you leaving the label, right? Because
Yeah.
I remember when it happened, but when I was already one, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So what led to the decision? You know what? I'm just gonna be
There
out of
was
here.
there was unfair treatment.
Yeah,
You know,
were other people getting treated better than others or kneeling?
yeah, it was inequality. There were
What were other people getting that you were not getting?
not necessarily like that, but
Yeah,
um, when Paul Baker was, you know, threatening to like leave and wara,
yeah.
we would be told stuff, and then at the same time, there's other things that are being said,
Okay.
you know, and
Yeah.
then the relationships that were made, that kind of
But what do you mean other things that were said? He was threatening to leave and they didn't want him to leave, right? So what was be
yeah,
like were they trying to keep him more label long or is it a thing of
that's what
gonna be
there
out
was
of here?
there was unfair treatment,
Yeah.
you know.
Were other people getting treated better than others or kneeling?
Yeah, it was inequality. There were
What were other people getting that you were not getting?
not necessarily like that, but
Yeah.
um, when Paul Baker was, you know, threatening to like leave and wara,
Yeah.
we would be told stuff, and then at the same time, there's other things that are being said,
Okay.
you know, and then
Yeah.
the relationships that were made, that kind of
But what do you mean other things that were said? He was threatening to leave and they didn't want him to leave, right? So what was be
yeah,
like were they trying to keep him more label long or is it a thing of
that's what was portrayed. Actually, what was portrayed was, nah, it's cool. Baker can do whatever, but at the end of the day, he's gonna leave because of he's doing 1, 2, 3.
yeah,
You know, I can't say much on it, but because it's not really my place.
I feel you.
But basically, that was the whole situation. Like,
Yeah.
there were a lot of things said amongst
King, was it gossip?
people.
Like so when this one is not around,
Yeah,
we speak about that
Yeah.
person. When that one is not
Yeah.
shared. So what do you know what has been said about you when you were not around?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know whether they said anything about me, but
Yeah.
I know things that they said about Dizzy. I know things that they
Damn.
said about, you know, there's a lot of things that they said
have
about
been said,
people,
right?
you know.
I feel you, man. So
Yeah.
wow, so I go label long and then Paul Baker, the person in question,
Yeah.
also releases a song, right?
Mhm.
So now I've always been supportive. Like anything Eto Hanye, I've
Mm.
just been there viewing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I do. I like upcoming artists more
yeah,
than
yeah,
the commercial artists because they're still hungry. And you know, when you're hungry, you'll make that song.
yeah. No.
You'll make sure it's a hit, and you'll
you'll
take
push.
effort to put together some proper work.
Yeah.
So Paul Baker releases a song and a video too, right?
Mhm.
And there's a part in the song where he goes, I got an A in my raps and you got a B in your raps.
Yeah.
Was that a shot at you?
I feel like it was a shot.
Yeah,
At first, I unfollowed all of them on Instagram.
yeah,
You know, I didn't see it, and
Yeah.
then Dizzy shows me the IGTV that he posted.
yeah.
Then I hear that like Naga Jupina. I'm like, that's cute.
He's throwing shots.
That's cute. You know, but I'm not that type of dude
Yeah.
that is gonna look at, because I knew where he was coming from. You know?
Alright. So it's no bad blood between you and Ali.
No, not necessarily bad blood.
I saw
but
him posting a picture of B Rapz on B Rapz's birthday. I was shocked.
I didn't even see it.
He did that.
I didn't even see it.
For
you know,
real,
because I deleted everybody's number.
So how is he? But anyway, yeah. I'm just asking
So,
myself, how is he posting you if you're not seeing it?
I'm not trying to
yeah.
show anybody that yo, whatever, we still friends or we still brothers like we were back then. Because
Yeah.
we're not,
I feel
you
you.
know, we're not the only brother that I have that proof Dizzy.
Yeah, he's sitting
Yeah.
behind the camera. You can't see him right now,
Yeah.
but shout out to DZM
You
one
know,
time.
that's how I move.
Yeah.
You know, so when he said that whole be in your rap spot, I was like, yeah, that's cute. I know I'm gonna see you again.
But
So-
what has it been like? How more was it? Was he pulling up on you like the same way he was pulling up in the song?
Of course not.
Was it all love?
Of course not. I mean, he was on that like dog, Khalek so good at the Piggy music video.
Yeah.
Dog.
And it's funny because he said it the same way the nigga speaks.
Exactly.
If you know, you know.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was that thing. You say one thing in your songs, then when you see me, you can't say that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why I missed. I'm like, okay, no, I know I'm gonna see you again.
Yeah.
At some point, so act the same when you see me.
I feel you.
But he didn't, and he was there. And I was chilled.
It is what it is at the end of the day. Are we ever gonna get a reply?
Nope.
BeE.
It's not worth my energy.
I mean, you can say something. I don't know. Like,
it's not worth my energy.
BeE.
At the end of the day, I'm putting him on if I reply to him.
Think about it though. Like, pull something. Cookies, baker. I don't know, man. Like, you can put something together, bro.
For the fact that I have to think about him, and put those lines together, it's a waste of my energy.
So you feel like you are a bigger artist than he is, and you entertaining it would be you putting him on.
I don't like putting myself on like that because I'm.
But I mean,
I'm humble, but like
yeah.
I'd say that. Yeah. I'd say that.
Alright, man, I hear you.
So
his name is BeE Rapz, artist, producer, sound engineer.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, a manager. I heard the story. You're only manager.
I know.
Yeah. But it's cool, man. It's cool. So, looking ahead, is there anybody we should be expecting you to collaborate with?
I'm working with a couple of people.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily big names, like big names, but you know, some people that I understand that are on my level and on my level of music. You know, recently worked with my twin sister, Princess Virgo.
Hey, you gotta give her a shout out too.
Yeah, shout out, Mommy Nice Things.
Yeah,
you know,
shout out.
I have a few records with Dizzy that we haven't dropped. I'm working with female artist, R&B artist Shannon.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Shannon. Yeah, man.
That's
I'm working
really dope,
with some top people, actually.
Yeah. But BeE must be careful of these type of niggas, because I agree, you know how producers are. Winter, when it's cold, you see a nigga posting, hey, female vocalist, I have a beat for you. You must have. Shannon, be careful. Yeah, but shout out, man. I really appreciate the person you are. You just beyond the music, Ansar. Very respectful, very humble.
For sure.
So that's really cool of you, man. And I really can't wait to see what are you cooking up with the people that you're working with. Because as I was saying, what if I had the money, I would sign him. But I ain't got the guap, you know what I mean? In a few years' time, I'm glad that this is going to be on YouTube. Because we can come back after a few years and look at this clip again, you know what I mean? In a few years, I'm telling you, BeE Rapz is going to be a big artist. And I'm saying that on camera, you understand? I can't take that back, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, keep doing your thing, keep pushing. It's gonna happen, you know. You have some really solid records. Just make sure that you handle the right way, everything's gonna pop off, man.
For sure.
As we close off the interview, you can give a shout out to the mommies, because I know you stay with the mommies, BeE. You ain't gonna say it on camera because Flopo grapa le sale veletse, kamo krambali le veletse. So he ain't gonna say no names, but
there's no one in my that name Palesa and Mbali. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's no one.
No one.
Nigga, there's no way. Every nigga has Mbali or Palesa in their lives, bro.
Or is there, dog?
There has to be. Not even one.
Not even one.
That's crazy.
I double in the levels.
Oh yeah, well, De Leratos. De Leratos.
Yeah, De Leratos. That's a long time ago.
Certain names you know as a nigga, you can't die without at least tapping a Lerato in your life. That's when you know, like, you haven't really lived life. Because the stove be hitting different. But yeah, man, you can give a shout out to whoever we couldn't mention, and also just give some last words to the person who's watching right now, probably seeing you for the first time.
Yeah, shout out to my fam, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody showing love. I can't say much. Shout out to Dizzy, shout out to Brassbeat, shout out to you guys, shout out to WOW FM.
Yeah.
For the platform. And yeah, man, everybody that's supporting me, just keep on supporting, you know, keep showing love, because I see it.
I see it. Yeah.
I see it. We're getting somewhere.
Hey, I'm still struggling to say, like, your real name. How do you pronounce your government? How?
Bulumko.
Bulumko.
Yeah.
Yo, man, what does that mean?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really dope. What language?
Xhosa.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. Say it again, cause I'm trying to.
They can't hear my government name so much, dog.
One more time.
Bulumko.
Bulumko. Got it. You know what I mean? But we know him as BeE. Be sure to check him out. All social media platforms. He's the only BeE I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So be sure
There's
to check
another
him
one
out.
in America, but that's with the S. I'm with
That's
the
what-
Z.
Yeah, for sure. So check him out. Insta, Twitter, Facebook. You out
Nah,
there?
I'm not on Facebook.
Not on Facebook.
Not active
right?
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. At BeRapz. You'll find me.
For sure. Be sure to check him out. That's the man himself. As I told you, in a few years, you'll see what I'm talking about. But be sure to check us out also on social media at WowFM_ on Instagram, at wow_FM on Twitter. We do have a Facebook page and we are active on Facebook. You can like the Facebook page. That's WowFM. Exe, I'm going to check you out on the next episode. Be sure to subscribe, share the link. Let them know who the Str8Talk with them Fana Magriza is happening. And before we get to the next episode also, shout out to the team, man. Because, hey, niggas is working hard. You don't get to see them on camera, but they doing their thing. Shout out to Theo, handling sound. Shout out to Rodney. He's handling the camera game. So it's the Str8Talk podcast, man. Be sure to check out the next episodes that we have going on. Kau for a start.